Doing so, Steve Kerr said that to him, Steph Curry is the closest thing to a Michael Jordan, uh, what he's brought to the game, and I concur. I'll go so far as to say Steph Curry is probably the most electrifying player since Jordan, in the sense that there are other players that you want to see what their stats were and what they did and how they performed. But think about the longevity and what this guy has done. And there's a lot of similarity. I know people are going to talk about the way the finals have gone and so on and so forth and the size differences. No one is saying that Steph Curry is better than Jordan. Though if you grew up around now, you might make a case for your era and your eyes. It all depends. I would tell you that you'd be wrong, but I'll say this about Curry. He got a chance to be one of the 10 greatest players ever. I do consider him the greatest point guard ever, and I was a long-term Magic Johnson fan. All due respect to Oscar Robinson, Isaiah Thomas, but I ain't seen nothing like Steph Curry. I have not seen anyone who can break your will behind half court logo threes. LeBron James, who gets all the endorsements and respect, and he's one of the greatest players ever, follows Steph's lead. Kevin Durant follows Steph's lead. Damian Lillard, who's about the closest thing to Steph, but not quite. James Harden as well. Steph made an art form of shooting the bomb threes. And he took an old concept and reinvented it and spun it. And now you got 7 foot plus onward. If you can't shoot outside shot, you can't get no run hardly. Steph Curry took positions out of the game. So you have to acknowledge him as one of the GOATs, greatest ever. You do. And just like Jordan, people want to be like that because he gives people a mindset that they can be like that. Steph brought a winning culture back to the Bay, took it to a level that they hadn't seen in many, many moons. And it's not like they didn't have great players go through there, but it's just that, he connected. And I understand where Curry's coming from because of the more I look at Steph Curry, it's like, wow, he's getting ready to break the 3-point record ever held by Ray Allen, which no one really, it wasn't like one of those things that you thought about like that, but then Steph Curry had made it so routine. And he has just added to his repertoire. And he almost had like he got forgotten when Kevin Durant left. People must have thought the magic wand was gone, but he's showing you he's leading MVP for this year. And that's the thing about significantly about a guy's career when he can still do something 4 or 5 years later when you thought the fire had went out and then you said, okay, we're turning the hose off. Nope, another blaze is coming. So he has that tenacity and that winning about him and that attitude. But he brings that excitement to the game, you know. And I have no problem with that comparison at all because no one thought a two guard could dominate the league when there was a bunch of centers and everything. And Michael Jordan came along and dominated as a two guard. And no one saw somebody taking the three ball and not only making it long distance, but also killing off positions. Because centers today don't even look at Anthony. They don't even want to play center no more. They want to be a stretch four. He took a concept. He ran with what Mike D'Antoni did in Phoenix and they're giving Steph and Klay Thompson. They took that to a whole nother level, even quicker now. Game's even quicker now. A lot more shots, and you got to be cardioed up. You got to be ready. So anyway, that's my thoughts and takes on Steve Kerr, comparing Steph Curry to Michael Jordan, and it's not far-fetched. Please hit the like, the subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another, and you're not likely going to see neither one of those two again. And Steph Curry is really a special player on the real, and much respect. I'm out.